Welcome back. You're watching CNN News 18 with me, Griha. Now, Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge has gone on to attack Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying that the fight against terrorism was done by the Congress party. He goes on to say that the Congress party has sacrificed to keep the country together, and also talks about Indira Gandhi giving up her life for the same. Also, Rajiv Gandhi, who sacrificed his life because of the country. Now, this in fact is something where he also has attacked the BJP, saying that the netas in BJP who talk about the Congress not doing enough for terrorism and the freedom struggle must think again. Let's listen in to what exactly has Mr. Kharge said.
हमारे लोग सूली पे चढ़े, 10-10 साल, 20-20 साल जेलों में रहे, घर बार छोड़े, यूनिवर्सिटी छोड़े, स्कूल्स छोड़े, छोड़कर स्वतंत्रता आंदोलन में कूद पड़ के इस देश को आजादी दिलाए। मोदी जी, शाह जी सभी परेशान हैं। उसीलिए उन्होंने अपने पूरे हिंदुस्तान की फौज बीजेपी की सिर्फ गुजरात में लगा दी और हमारे लोग गांव-गांव में, बूथ पे, सिटी में लड़ रहे हैं।
Let me take this across to my colleague Pallavi Ghosh, who's joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, that exactly is true, that the Congress party, especially the Gandhi family, has lost two of its tall leaders. They both were assassinated, which is what here the Congress chief, Mallikarjun Kharge, is talking about in response to what the Prime Minister had said yesterday. Pretty much on expected lines?
Yes, in fact, I asked him this question at the press conference, and this is what the Prime Minister had said in Khera district yesterday. He said, we don't need lessons in what sacrifice and fighting for the freedom movement is all about from coming in from the BJP. We've lost two of our Prime Ministers. Congress has been involved in fighting for the freedom movement. Tell me if even one leader of the BJP has had to sacrifice their life for the sake of national security and freedom. See, we are now looking at the critical juncture of the Gujarat election, because not without a strategy that the Prime Minister made that mention yesterday. Because in Gujarat, the main pitch of the BJP has been nationalism, national security, law and order, which they say only we can give. Because when there is law and order, you also have vikas taking place, which is something that the Congress party or the newer parties like the Aam Aadmi party cannot offer.
Also, Pallavi, stay on with me. Let me actually get our viewers to see what exactly had the Prime Minister said yesterday, then I'll come back to you.
आप याद करिए, दिल्ली में जब बाटला हाउस एनकाउंटर हुआ तो कांग्रेस के नेता आतंकियों के समर्थन में रोने लगे, रोने। कांग्रेस की सरकार आतंक को नहीं, मोदी को टारगेट करने में लगी रही। परिणाम ये हुआ कि आतंकियों के हौसले बढ़ते गए। देश के हर बड़े शहर में आतंकवाद सिर चढ़कर बोलने लगा। लेकिन कांग्रेस हो या वोट बैंक के भूखे कुछ दल, ये लोग सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक पर भी सवाल उठाते हैं, हमारी सेनाओं के सामर्थ्य पर भी सवाल उठाते हैं। आज आपसे बात करते हुए मुझे 14 साल पहले हुए मुंबई हमले की तस्वीरें भी याद आ रही है। देश पर हुआ ये सबसे बड़ा आतंकी हमला था, लेकिन इस हमले के बाद कांग्रेस सरकार आतंक के आकाओं पर कार्रवाई करने के बजाय हिंदुओं पर आतंकी होने का लेबल चिपकाने की साजिश कर रही थी।
Pallavi, the Prime Minister knows that this nationalist sentiment, raking it up, never goes against the BJP. This is something that the Prime Minister and the BJP knows about only too well. We're talking about the border state of Gujarat at the moment. Do you think that the argument that has been offered by the Congress party will go ahead and dent the impact that the Prime Minister was trying to make through the speech?
You know, what is very interesting really is where he gave this speech, because in the Khera district also saw that uprising during the freedom movement against the Britishers. So the point which the Prime Minister, I think, was also trying to make is that, just as this district is known to take on the outsiders, the Britishers, those who have scant regard for our national security and the welfare of the people, similarly, if you vote for anyone apart from the BJP, you are going to bring such a government power into power who will not keep in mind the concerns of a border state like Gujarat. And therefore, he made that point where he talks about a 2611, which happened during the UPA rule, makes the point, of course, how tears were shed by Sonia Gandhi during the Batla House encounter. And all the time, because of vote bank compulsions, the Congress party has been soft on terror and also soft as far as the minority appeasement goes.
All right, Pallavi, thank you so much. Taking this across to RP Singh of the BJP, who is now joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Singh, these statements that have come from Congress's chief, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, going on to claim that the Congress party has lost its tall leaders to assassination. How does the BJP choose to respond to it?
Well, there's the concern. They couldn't manage and they couldn't control the law and order and the internal security. And that's what Prime Minister is saying, that it's a time to take care of it, because during Congress regime, they couldn't take care of the internal security. It's not only that two Prime Ministers were assassinated, but also that there have been bomb blasts. There were many more people who were killed in Gujarat also, in Surat, in Ahmedabad. There used to be serial bomb blasts. And now, since there's a change of government in the center, nothing of this sort has happened, except some trouble in Kashmir. Otherwise, country is safe and clear of this mess of terrorism.
Mr. Singh, the other argument that also comes about, and this has happened ever since that speech by the Prime Minister was something that he made in Kheda yesterday in Gujarat, was the fact that on the one hand, BJP says that Congress is not a player in Gujarat. And on the other hand, you have the Prime Minister himself talking about the Congress party, even though there was no mention of the surgical strikes by the Congress in the recent past.
Okay, let me go with the last part which you touched. Why are we mentioning surgical strike? Why are we mentioning the internal security issue? Don't you think no country can progress without borders being secure, or state can progress without any terrorist activities happening in the state? So it's mandatory. Law and order, internal security is mandatory for progress of state. And if there is a bomb blast, serious bomb blast again, will investor come and invest in Gujarat? No. So that's what Prime Minister is telling people, that with Prime Minister Modi and with NDA government, with BJP-led NDA government, the nation is in safe hand. Nation is secure. And security is a concern. It's a major concern, because Gujarat is a border state. It's a state where the sea border touches with Pakistan. And what we have seen what happened in Bombay earlier, 2611.
All right, Mr. Singh, thank you so much for sharing your views with us. And thank you so much.